Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're looking at the part of the map where we are going to have some fun on this episode, but we do have other ships to get a moving over in the other part of the globe. But before I do that, I'm often consider myself daring. At least that's the term I use. Others of you may use the term reckless, idiotic with some of my moves. But, unless you do some of these moves that push the boundaries, you never find out what those limits are. And I'm looking at my non-speedy Thunderbird, and I chose to go to Synedrion because I figured, I don't trust it being able to get here and there at the same time. But the more between episodes I look at this map, I'm going, we're not talking big distances here, even for a pokey little Thunderbird. Now for a Tiamat, yeah, that might be pushing it. But I think even the Thunderbird with this tiny extra bit of speed. In other words, quit talking, Zigzag, just do it. And there you go. We're going to go to Anu first and then Synedrion next. If I've misjudged, oh well, we always have a citadel to rescue the bad choice. But if I'm right, we have extra resources we gain from this mission, extra resources we gain from this mission, and we get the attitude from a citadel. So we're going for it all. We're going to be greedy, and that is part of my MO, as you probably know from various scavenging missions that you may or may not have seen before. What I'm going to do is I do have the Helios also headed back to the base. I'm going to stop it off at Kaos, to be quite honest, and see if they have anything interesting to purchase. We don't have a ton of materials at the moment. And if we see anything juicy before the day changes over and their inventory changes, maybe we'll finish the mission in time to gain a few more things, and maybe we can afford another something. So that's what we're going to do. And we completed another helmet for our soldiers waiting to get out. And then I'm going to take these two ships, and we're going to head on up here to take on the Karin that's been flown out or shot out by the behemoth on a little bit of a, I think it was a supply run on this particular one. So we're going to try and prevent it from stealing too many supplies from us. And there we go. Not that I think this is a haven that it would normally be able to steal much from, but once it gets done here, it might head over to one of the havens we'd like to keep supplied. So there we go. We got everybody flying. Slight change of plan from what we initially suspected. I imagine this is where we're going to get next, so we'll stay centered right on the Kaos Syndicate, and let's get it going. And let's see if they have anything interesting in ye old marketplace. And first glance, looking up and down, we do have another obliterator we could pick up. But let's make sure we, take our full walk around the market so we don't miss anything, as I've done before. Let's keep looking down here, keeping our fingers crossed that we might find something new and something interesting. And I'm losing, well, I don't know if I'm losing hope now. I might like... Ooh, they even come with a grenade launcher, but this is on an armadillo. Okay, so it's not something we can carry around. I may purchase advanced mutation technology, to be quite honest, because there's some mutations that might be good, and I could actually do that. 728. I could afford the two things I might want: another obliterator and some new mutation technology. It wasn't the vehicle I kind of was hoping for, but we're going to drop in and we're going to check again. And one of these days, we're going to buy a vehicle. I'm holding to it. Let's put that in the cart. And let's put this in the cart. I don't think a fuel tank is necessary. We're going to go with the advanced mutation technology to get that sooner than we might normally get it. And there we go. Helios, fly back to the base, get yourself healed up, so then we have the option to use you up here against these big bad Barreths. flying to the north of us. Okay, we're back at the base, and we are going to let you heal up. You've got some definite hull issues that we need to get improved. Now, research over here, advanced mutation technology. It's a one-day, 18-hour thing that we're going to move right up. Oh, there's so many things I really kind of want. Let's put it in here. Let's move it to the top. And let's rejuggle the order again. Scylla, I want at the top. So the way we're going to do this is Scylla. I think I'm going to go Scylla Technician, because I really would like to get the technicians going. Scylla Technician, advanced mutation. Get those don't let those incendiaries get down too far. And then the neurotoxin. Because I know this one teases that it shows the sniper rifle. This is not the advanced neurotoxin. This is basic one. So we only get the pistol. That's why this graphic I hate, because it always teases me. Every time I see it, I get excited for the sniper rifle. And, you know, it's just not the case. So let's redo this. So above advanced mutation, I want technician and incendiary. And we're going to go incendiary, then technician. I'm trying to think of the reverse order it puts it in, and you know that taxes my poor brain to try and think that way. But we're going to finish the Scylla in 3 hours. That means we'll get incendiary, advanced mutation. Wait, I didn't go all the way to the top. There we go. Scylla, technician, then incendiary. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this order. There we go. We can proceed. That was a lot of work. If only they had up and down arrows, we would have been out of there a whole heck of a lot faster. All right, let's get back here, and this is going to be the next area I want to track. And let's see if we, yeah, look at that. We're going to make it. Okay. They, oh no. Look at that. There's a new supply flight. Let's go take a peek at where and what and how. Okay, another Karin coming out here. Hopefully, yeah, to another non-haven. So after we finish an air battle here, guess where we're going next? Lining up the Karins for it. And will this ever become an infested haven? Or are we going to have to battle, you know, after these? Two more Kyrans after this. Actually, these two Kyrans and the Barith now would put the Behemoth over the edge. So the heck with waiting for this. If I knock out these two Karins, guess what? We're going after the big boy. That's what I'm talking about. And let's just see how far we have to wait for your hull. It's almost there. So let's go do our mission. Let's get it done. And also East Africa. So now I'm kind of hoping we can do this. Boy, the Stray is going to be busy here in the short term. The Stray is going to be bouncing from the Disciples of Anu over to Synedrion and then back down to the base to help out with the base defense. So your future is mapped out. All you individuals on the Stray. So you're going to have a busy time coming up. At least it holds 7 as far as soldiers. You know, you'd always prefer 8 on all these, but 7 ain't bad. 7 ain't bad. Oh, and guess what? We aren't even there yet. Our Tiamat, that's the other ship that's out there. They're searching around. So we made it to that, I think it's an Anu haven up in the British Isles somewhere. When our operatives arrive at Zabala, the local, oh my goodness, Skuo Phylax is busy trying to repair the haven's production facilities, which were recently damaged by what she suspects was an act of sabotage. So we can offer some assistance. We can just say, well, good luck. Or we can sabotage them even more. Well, I'm not playing an anti-faction. That might be a fun thing to try sometime. Anti-faction, Phoenix Point all the way. But we're going to offer the assistance because we can afford it. And hopefully they'll get buku thanks and maybe even some more food for hiring in return. Let's find out. No. The Haven Factory Zone. Okay, as it turns out, the problem wasn't sabotage, but squirrels. Yellowish purple glowing squirrels with strange frills, possibly incorporating nudibranch DNA. They've gnawed away at a lot of the machinery, but once located, they're easy enough to remove. And we gain favor all around. So there you go. And the Haven Factory Zone has suffered some damage. Oh well, that'll repair over time. So good job, Tiamat. Come over here, because we're about to hire another priest in a moment. Okay, we've made it there. Have we not made it to our mission yet? Oh yeah, we have. So let's just jump in to the mission now. Worry about the air game later. All right, it is a nighttime mission, so right there, I'm not happy about it. And we have to do what? Defend the key structures on this particular one. Let's see if we can make this happen. We will lose favor with Synedrion again, but we're going to gain it right back when we go over to that other haven anyway, so that's a wash. So I'm not too worried, and I'm very much more interested in the rewards we can get. So let's get in there. We know everybody's going out on this one. No pick and choose on this one. Everybody's going. We just got to make sure we are all fully equipped. So let's get that done. We have the weaponry. You're fully encumbered, and you have no SP anymore at the moment to pick up. Vrantios Zeus, I like your weapon choices. Yeah, we've been going with this thing, at least for as long as it doesn't show malfunction chances. We're leaning on it heavy. Big time. Now, I'm going to get rid of this now because we now have the ability to make our own rockets. So I'm going to stick in an extra rocket now. How about that? And just because Boom Blast and all that is available, I'm going to go 6 into the pool to give you some more will of Vrantios. Gandhi, you're getting some more will, that's for sure. And one of these days, we're going to get you promoted. In fact, you don't need a whole heck of a lot. This mission could very well get you really, really close. It's one of those kind of missions. So we're going to keep you like this. Is there anything small we could... Oh, you can't carry... We'll just keep the 2 med kits. Paul, Forrest, Reynolds... I hate every time we come in here on a sniper, I hate having to stare at those 2 weapons and not be able to use them. But one of these days, actually, I'm going to pop in a little extra speed. Your willpower is at a decent level now. Let's get you a little more mobile so we can get you into position better, Paul, and see if that will help us this particular mission. And Landon Avery. You do have a Redemptor, so you have about every kind of weapon you might need for this mission. I think we're ready to go with you. Citizen Eileen. Yeah, I'm happy with your mix too. Felipe, do we have anything special we can give you? Oh, we sure as heck do. We sure as heck do. Felipe, welcome to the world of Chaos. We're going to give you the newest Chaos Assault Rifle. And hopefully with more to come for other soldiers, because I've been enjoying these. I'll probably change my tune when the first one explodes on us, but for the moment, they're kind of fun. And I'm going to give you... No, we'll go with skill, because I don't have to dip into the pool that much, so we're going to give you a little willpower for your dashing abilities, and there we go. Wait, hold the presses. You can hold a grenade too. And we're back up to the top, so we're ready to go. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered after mission success. Let's make it a success. All right, and it's even the temple. It's not the slums that are hard to maneuver around. We do have a priest up high. Are we seeing anything else that we're going against? Absolutely not. It is nighttime. That's probably making it a little more challenging for us to see anything. Gandhi, I'm hoping. Let's see your range. Guess what? We can get that priest on our side right away. And I think since we don't see anything else right at the moment, although I do despise having mist that they could be hiding in, especially at night right now. But we're going to pick up an extra soldier on our side to make our total 8. And still nothing to be seen, even with an extra pair of eyes up on the rooftop. So we have a single structure in the center that we're tasked with protecting. So I guess we're going to be moving those folks forward towards that which we need to protect. Except we're not going to go in the mist to do it. Felipe, we're going to spend some of that will just to get you moving as quickly as possible.
Time for the push.
Push, push, push. All right. I think I'm gonna put you there so we still have vision outside, because I don't know if we're gonna find it would be unfair if they were all in the middle already, right? That's my opinion. You can't be on Overwatch though. We'll put you there. And Disciples of Anno Priest, hang on. I'm going to get my other guy moving, and that would be you, Landon Avery. We're going to dash you. You don't have quite as much will. We've actually got more will on... Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now, hopefully that... A few too many oohs, but you get the picture. Maybe that's another individual that we can unlock and not a Pandoran. Kind of what I'm hoping. So you know what we're going to do? I'm going to bring you up here to peek, and if it's a Pandoran, we're going to set some Overwatch to keep you guys safe. So let's come up here so we can still remaneuver. Aha! Look at that! So we're going to run inside and unlock this guy too. How about that?
Moving out.
Hello. Now, really quick, I want to take a look at my 2 individuals here. So we're looking at a mind controller here. We do have one that can mind control. And let's kind of take a peek at the other guy up here and see if we got double mind. No, we got a frenzy guy up here. Oh, how about that? I like that. And what? I don't think you had a frenzy head. No, you have the screaming head. Okay, scream and mind control though, so you're higher level. You, however, my friend, I would like to see you come down here and see if we can't frenzy up the rest of the team. Well, actually, maybe we'll just save it since most of our guys have moved already. We'll just kind of get our snipers into some cover positions with pistol overwatches for starters and approach it that way.
Making haste.
Because hopefully we can't see them. Maybe they can't see us quite so well either. I can come in here. Well, just there's no not a lot of corner cover available to us. So who knows what the best position to be in, depending on which way. Now here's a 2-sided cover. But I want you farther forward. I really would like to have you farther forward. Oh, we're going with that. And
I'm prepared.
Citizen Eileen, we're just going to rush you way up here.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
We're kind of grouped together. Hopefully they don't have any grenade launching individuals on their side right now. And I think what we'll do is just bring you all the way up this way, Vrantios. So you're still able to boom blast left and right coming up.
Moving in quick.
And who knows the perfect way to do this, but that's how we're starting out. I kind of feel like, what's the quickest way to get you up top? Because I want you to have mind control vision in case that might help us by being up high. Ooh, that would mean slotting you way over here. So maybe we slot you in this corner so then you can potentially get up high for mind control vision. Kind of sticks you out on your own, but then you're not my team. well, you are, quote unquote. Oh, What have we seen? It looks like we have found a worm guy, and let's just go check out those worms. Poison worms, okay? They can hurt, but you know, they're not the scariest. So let's get you in this corner after all. And just for fun. Oh, yeah, you got a lot of will, so we're not controlling you anytime soon. There we go. Disciples of Anu Priest, I'm thinking about bringing you down now over to this corner spot. So you're in good frenzy range for everybody. For next turn. And now we'll get our pistols ready. You know, since our cover is lacking in this direction, let's do our pistols to kind of help us in this direction. And same with you, Cecil. We'll kind of do the same thing over with you. Same concept, same theory. Landon? Not sure where we want to move you. I think we'll just put you there for the moment, for better or worse. Now, Gandhi, I'm going to move you straight over in this direction, so hopefully you'll pick up the frenzy when it's all handed out next turn. And Citizen Eileen, you also have a pistol. Since I have two over in that direction, we gotta at least have something over in this direction, so how about we use you? Right about there.
Area covered.
Alright. We're looking at paralyzation already. That's not good. We're breaking in the back door. We're gonna have to deal with that one. And here come the worms. Kinda got us surrounded. They're breaking into the building big time, so we're going to have to address that or we're going to lose the mission by not protecting the machinery. Alright. Alright. So I'm thinking, Anu guy, you have somebody overwatching you. Let's go find out what that weapon is. And it's virus, something you know well. So maybe we kind of part of me wants you to scream at these guys, but I think they're out of range. Yeah, they're definitely out of scream range for anyone that matters. So virus guy will have to go, and then we got definite problem individuals on the interior. Let's just check out this weapon, the ones we can, and we're looking at a big old shotgun, so if we go in to get close to him, we better be able to finish the job. 210, he's not hefty, but we don't know who's following him. That could be hefty. We just don't know. Well, the first thing we're going to do, as I stated, we're going to frenzy everybody we possibly can to help us in our task upcoming. Alright. Why it panned over to that Pandoran, I do not know. I may be launching some explosives over here. Since they're so buddy-buddy, we can probably do a good job of taking care of them. Or at least this guy, and this guy's a little heftier, so if we're lucky we can get rid of his claw with a grenade, and that would accomplish the same thing without killing him. So that's your job. You only have, well, look at that. You do have, oh, let's see if it allows, it shows that we can fire. So you only lost one action with your paralysis. That we can live with. And guess who you're going to be returning fire to. So that's, and then we have other snipers that can help finish the job here. Now in the interior, it's a little tricky. We got a lot more maneuvering to take care of. And what I'm going to do is you guys have some close-up, hefty hitting weapons. We may be dashing you in here. I'll keep landed in reserve just in case it is really dangerous once you get over here, so we can onslaught you out of a dangerous situation if necessary. So the assaults have the interior along with, say, the priest. You guys got the exterior over here, and you need to take care of this pesky worm by going up high. We're going to risk paralysis shot on you with the overwatch, but given the weapon, it's pretty good distance. So we're going to give it a go. This is the riskiest move out of all of them, so we're going to do it first. Alright, and the virus weapon does not reach. That's the good news. The bad news is there's a second worm up here that we weren't aware of. And I'm afraid that I don't know if I can... He has will points of 13. I don't know if that's a full 2 actions. That's the problem. I think it might be just under. I don't know if I've never tried mind controlling 2 separate things in one turn, so let's mind control here first. Let's see. No, all we can do is release. So we can only do it once per turn. Yeah, I knew there were limits. I was more hoping more than anything. So we do have a little problem with you, especially if he explodes his poison. What we can hope is maybe with this thing being mind controlled, that he explodes against the other worm. Could that be a thing? And then if we run you down here, there's nobody directly. Eventually this guy would fire upon you. So we're going to hide you down in the corner here and hope. Yeah, that worm, if he's not distracted by another poison worm, can still drop down on you, but we'll just have to play the game because there's not much else we can do. All right. Francios, let's see how our boom blasting will go. It's short range, so I expect you to be very, very accurate. And I like seeing all that red, so that's a good first shot. Now I almost feel like, you know, we're hurting his shield, but I don't know if we're hurting his claw. So let's try to plop it here where maybe we have more chance to hit the claw. And this guy is going to have a hard time continuing very far. It does have a spitter head, so I guess the rocket is in play to finish off what we started.
Let's try this.
And we never did take out that stinking claw, now did we? Let's just take a quick look here. As far as the shield, it's down to only 30. So if we can get rid of this guy without wasting too many of our sniper shots, you know, if we have lines of sight,
Channel open.
you know, now you two should have line on this guy. So Cecil, let's take your subjector with the 16% malfunction, and let's shoot this guy over here. Not that. Oh, you can actually see that guy in the interior. Wow. Well, we're gonna just do a single shot since you won't be able to do much to follow up without all your will. So we'll save your will for the time being. And we're going to. Does he disappear? Yeah. We're gonna see if we can't hit that Pain Chameleon torso. That would be ideal. And you did it. Awesome job. Cecil. See, I guess maybe you're less stubborn when we let you use those chaos weapons that we found out you like so much. So that's a good start. And pretty soon your paralysis will start wearing off if we can get rid of this guy quick enough. And now, let's see which one of you has the best shots or will have the best shots. I'm thinking, Citizen Eileen, we're going to do quick aim for you, as long as you can see the guy. Yeah, since you have the heavy-hitting gun, let's just take away that shield with your first shot. hope we did. How did we miss? I hate mist. I repeat, I hate mist. That should have been a hit any day of the week, Citizen Eileen. That should have been a hit. Now let's come back here. We need to finish up. And Paul, I need an accurate hit on this guy over here, because I don't need any more paralyzing shots coming out of nowhere. At least he's easier to see now because he's glowing with the poison that Cecil put on him. And now, Paul, can you follow up and take out the shield?
Acquiring target.
Since you're on a roll. Oh, I see. I could have had it too low and there was a planter in the way. That's what probably happened. So let's raise above the planter and see if we can hit here. And now he no longer has a shield, and now he's going to be susceptible to this next shot.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, that's it. I had too much planter in the view, and I would love to go for the pincer, but it's still hidden around the body a little bit. So we're just gonna see if we can't take out the carapace, and we did. Now he's bleeding a bit more, but he can still, doggone it, hurt us. But he's 18. Ooh, 18. We might be close enough for 18 to hurt us. So I guess we're gonna, at least initially, we're gonna play the, well, you know, let's just see it. From this range, it's probably a crap shot. And I really would like to save you for the interior. Yeah, it's not the most exciting shot. So I think we're just gonna survive on pistol overwatches from our 3 snipers to take this guy out. That's what we're gonna count on as he approaches us. He has no shield, so as long as we hit, and only 2 of the 3 pistols technically would need to hit on unarmored parts of the body, and he won't be able to get close enough for the claw. So we'll do short range pistol overwatches with you guys. And now let's turn our attentions to the inside, and yeah, we'll go with you, H11. Felipe, we're going with you first. You have the dash within you. Let's get over here and see what we're dealing with your first dash. Okay, they're bringing the Tritons, that's for sure. Now we do have Gandhi, who might be able to war cry that weapon off of this guy. So that would be a possibility to allow us to focus on this. And we don't know what he may just get another free shot on the structure. But if we can handle these guys, so Gandhi, can you get to a location down here? Yes, you'll be able to get close enough easily to war cry this guy. That's a good thing. So let's see what weapon we want to use. Now this guy didn't have, I think we said he didn't have a ton of hit points. Are we close enough to just shotgun him?
On it.
Oof. Not really. And let's just make sure, since he's holding a deadly weapon, that he can't return fire. No. You know, I hate not checking and then being surprised by that. I know Tritons aren't known for return fire, but it can happen. Let's try our toy weapon here that's still sporting the 0 malfunction percent. So we're gonna believe it.
Engaging.
And do this. Yeah, I like that result. I do indeed. And then I can, it kind of allows me to have you two potentially at least find out what we're dealing with over here. If not, if we don't exactly kill it. So Gandhi, let's get you down into the interior now and do your vocal exercises.
I'm going in.
That was good. Now we're going to get you over here to peek. In fact, we're going to lead the way with the priest just to see what he can see. And I don't know, it's going to be an iffy line of sight, but we're going to take it. we got it. And okay, so if he takes 2 shots at us, he can harm us quite well. But if we somehow manage to limit him to 1 shot, we should be okay. We'll give you cover. It's not great cover, but you're not our priest. Am I cold or what? Now, Landon, with your weapon, you do have 20% malfunction chance weapon. We could double dash you close enough to be able 300. 8 times 5 is pretty dang good number, even with armor, as long as it doesn't malfunction. That's the risk we take. Are we feeling lucky? Because I don't think we have an out. If it malfunctions, we're going to be hung out to dry for 2 shots. So I'm not willing to take that chance without an out. So maybe we come here where we have a semblance of cover and blast from here. The Redemptor does have decent range.
Right there.
That way, if he takes 2 shots at us, we should survive. In a worst case, if this thing malfunctions on us. So let's give it a go. Okay, it didn't malfunction. And will he, please? Okay, he has acid, which will take off armor. Unless it's on his leg or head. Let's get a sense. Got acid on his head. So that should purely go to... I just don't know. I can never keep straight when the different things are applied. And he's got acid on his leg, but that will just work on the armor. So he will not bleed out. We can hope, however, that all his issues will prevent him from taking the best course of action. There you go. How about that for positive thinking? Gandhi, stay there. Felipe, I'm going to keep you over on this side. And since he can't shoot at you at the moment, we'll just keep you nearby to hopefully deal with him next time between you and Gandhi. And now we've got our worm. I'm going to put our worm like right in front of this guy. Now, obviously, I'm not going to explode him because it's not going to do anything enough. It's not like it'll kill him. So we're just going to park you right there, Mr. Worm. All right, he did what I hoped. It worked. Oh, the poor priest paid for his efforts. Oh, a close... oh, okay.
I'm hit.
This is working out well. Our first turn seems to have... Ooh. That didn't go so well, but I don't... Oh, oh, the second shot finally did get through. All right. Let's see what we got going here. I think this is something we can get out of. I hope this is something we can get out of. We got a hell of a lot of snipers to help us get out of this. And we also have freed up a potential war crier. Well, first of all, Landon, let's start messing with Will and killing those that we really can as quickly as possible. There's 3 that should die this turn and mess with the Will that's out there. So let's get it going. Landon, I think we only have to use the base weapon. Shotgun's more fun.
Aiming.
There we go. So Landon will come back to you. Now we have to find this guy in the mist. It's going to prevent us from doing 2 shots unless
Sort of.
you have all your movement, Gandhi. We don't know where this guy is because he's hidden back there. This guy has multiple hit points. Let's take our weapon and find him for the guy with the weapon. No, you don't see him?
Okay, let's move.
You really are blind, aren't you, Gandhi? You really are blind. We're going to bring you up to this corner where this other guy was then, since we can't see the guy. And war cry from there. That'll reapply the war cry, keep him from shooting, and hopefully pick up the other guy that's out there.
Moving out. There, I see them. There.
Oh, he's way out there. Maybe we won't
Okay.
reach him, but let's find... Oh. I forgot to check that you don't have enough... don't have enough points. So now we got to figure out, can we get somebody inside? We can get a pistol inside to help back us up. If we can find a way to see this guy. What the heck?
Moving.
This freaks me out that we can't see the guy in the mist standing right next to him. Really, 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 really freaks me out. So we're going to kind of go at the height I think a Triton would be at and try blasting him. Now he truly is hidden. So, I'm a little concerned now because he will be able to fire. And I can't get close enough for a war cry, I don't think, unless we can war cry from the roof. And that might be close enough to reach the guy down below. Well, we're about to find out. What? No valid target, so we are not within range. Doggone it. We are in trouble. Doggone it. Well, you have a med kit.
I'm here.
And you heard him. Well, we know where he is too. But I think we're going to back off. And Gandhi may be the one that pays for it.
I'm going.
Now, that's a worm. Let's come back out here now. We're already getting some to panic. We are already getting some to panic. What we can do is probably come out here for a couple pistol shots with you. Finish this guy off.
Moving to position.
Very good, Cecil. Unfortunately, you didn't take too much paralyzation because you've maintained some mobility, so you're a tough guy.
Receiving loud and clear.
You're a bit of a tough guy. I do think, is there such a spot that we could actually we can get a shot on this guy from our distance back here. I don't know if it'll be a great shot. And then if I did that, I could come in here and maybe overwatch you. Yeah. And for the reappearance of the sniper, if he's planning on shooting us. So let's play it that way. You come there. Thank you, Citizen Eileen. And Paul, run, Forrest, run. I would love you to do a quick aim and see if we can nail this guy at long distance and start the hurt on him so we don't gain more virus from him. In fact, we cannot fire, so let's just at least see if we have a line. Well, I don't know how you're expected. Well, let's just try the quick aim because I want to at least give it a shot, and you have plenty of will still. Okay, so it's one of those barely have a chance to hit kind of shots.
Shot went wide.
Yeah, it was a Hail Mary, let's face it. What we can still do with you, though, is pistol overwatch to help out.
I'm on Overwatch. watch.
And we're going to set up our overwatch with your sniper rifle against this guy in the interior to hopefully protect us. Now I've got to worry about this other priest out here. He's going to be a little bit limited in what he can do. How about we move some worms around, first of all. No, I don't want to attack him. Oh, he's not controlled anymore. There's no direct line of sight anymore. Well, let's get that direct line of sight back. And we can mind control with one action. So we're going to get you up here for mind control. And farther away from the guy that hurt us. Okay. And this time we did not get surprised by an extra worm. And we're going to see if we can jump you down, Mr. Worm. What? He's not mind controlled because we don't have enough will. Oh, because we got virused. Oh, no. I'm glad I played this misplay with the priest. Oh, well, you're about to get poisoned, my friend. You do have a med kit. Be tough. Okay. Holy smokers. Now hopefully we'll have things covered over here. We got all our heavies over here, so I'm kind of thinking it would be nice to maybe get some assistance out in this direction. Now they could jump down and get near you, and how far do we want to go with you? Landon, maybe what we'll do is kind of run you off in this direction in an effort to find this other Triton that's going to be out here, but we'll do it safely because we don't know how far he'll be able to move towards us. So let's bring you over to this corner, Landon, and keep you there. And then Mr. Priest, let's bring you here and kind of protect ourselves, or help protect ourselves with Overwatch in case something comes through that opening. And Cecil, you're done, except do we need pistol Overwatch out here? Is there anyone else we're worried about potentially?
I got this covered.
And Gandhi, you just got to stay still. And Vrantios, I think we'll just run you
Let's do this.
forward a little farther. Now we're ready. Oh no! Not the priest I was expecting him to go for. This may be one of those missions we're going to be running around. Oh no. That's why the worm didn't go. They're coordinating. Oh, the marksman lost his weapon. So we did our job. We didn't have to worry about him after all. That's nice to know. Oh, that poor priest. So now we know where that guy is. He's panicked. He's going to die. I guess that's not so funny. Before you die, no, we have Frenzied's covered. What I got to do is find a way to deal with that thing now. And that means we got snipers out here. They're going to need to get busy and need to get active and need to get some shots off that are going to help us. Problem is I can't get you far enough. Cecil. So we'll get you far enough in a sense by getting you out wide in cover at a distance that should keep you just fine. Except I'm a little worried about this thing. Well. Because you're going to die. Because, you know, this kind of thing just has to bite you again. And if he does his job to kill you, even by moving you here, we should be okay because he won't have full actions. That's what I'm counting on, Cecil. And for anyone else, I'm getting over in this direction to help us out coming up.
Sprinting to position.
Disciples of Anu Priest. Well, you have good I'm glad we have a lot of frenzy out there. We're gonna do and get our snipers. Paul, run, Forrest, run. Get out there so we can have what we need next turn, I guess, is the bottom line. And then we're all gonna have our pistols equipped for Overwatch against anything, and we'll keep it kind of close-ish range that could fly our way. How about that? I just want to get these set before I don't think about it anymore. And one more to go.
I got this covered.
All right. Now we're going to have worms out here, but I could think of worse things to have. You have some dash available, and you actually could dash right up to them. Question is, would this worm be able to reach us if we did that? And let's find out about this. Oh, we got a worm here. You probably would get shot at by this guy. We got worms down here, which aren't a concern of mine, but we're going to have to find all these worms at some point to end this mission when we get rid of all the big guys. So maybe what we do... Would you really be able to see up there? I kind of want to get a sense for Overwatch-wise. Would you have a line of sight? Sure doesn't seem like it. Okay, we're going for this because worst case scenario, it's some poison. Ooh, Landon, you're hurt.
Pushing on.
Where can I shoot that's farthest? No, and then we got to worry about Stomper Leg Man over here too. So I'm thinking I'm gonna rush you right here.
Ready to engage.
And thank you for not malfunctioning Chaos Weapon. I like to think it's Cecil that's been checking all our weapons to keep them fully functional. Let's go find out what you need to do. You can't make it really anywhere that I'd like you to make it. You can make it here to see this worm. I don't care about this worm on the interior right at the moment. Let's get you outside to get ready. All right, Gandhi, kind of feeling like little worm duties in your future. Let me just see what Boom Blast does first of all. Or maybe even a single grenade. You got Will. Let's check Boom Blast. And do this.
Here goes.
He was able to get a shot on us because we had to step out. But he paid for that shot. And he didn't get through our armor. Oh, he didn't pay enough though. Oh, he didn't really pay enough now. But the Overwatch is gone. The only problem is by taking the next shot. All right, sorry about that. I had a little weird hiccup on the recording. And what you missed is I was about ready to take a second shot on this Triton, who now, as you can see, is down on the ground. So it was a successful shot. But I was checking out rockets and grenades on this worm, on this guy. And I went with a grenade on the Triton, is what I finally decided to do. It hit, and it made him fall, and he's hurting. And that's good. Not quite bleeding out, but never fear, Gandhi is near. So we have some options there. So what I'm thinking I will do with my final rocket here to prevent us from getting acided is we're going to just shoot a rocket for a worm. And I think my armor would be okay to stand up to a single poison worm. And it probably is, but we did get pierced a little by the virus weapon. So maybe, although maybe I'm a little worried about this worm being too close to us over here. And unfortunately, that option that I just thought of, yeah, probably isn't an option, especially if it goes short or long or messes up. So we're gonna do with the one that'll probably work. Nice short range rocket here, kill the worm, and protect us. Okay. Lots of worms, lots of ceiling tiles falling down all over the place. We're gonna bring you over here, kill this guy.
Trying to reposition.
And then Gandhi, we can spend your time maybe running around to try and bash some worms coming up. That frees everybody else up to maybe look at coming out this way somehow. H11, we're going to spend some dashes for you. And we do have a worm on the interior. Interior, he's not near anybody at the moment. Let's get you dashing. And how far can you dash? Not quite far enough, unfortunately. And it does starts getting us all close to the acid myrmidon too. Now the acid myrmidon technically could fly over the top and drop in on us also. So that's not a perfect situation either. What I'm thinking is we're going to get rid of this worm just by bash rather than get us too close to the acid myrmidon. We're going to take care of the worm this way. I think if we come here, a weapon shot should be enough for you, H11.
Looks dangerous.
Yeah, everything's dangerous when you're with Phoenix Point. Oh, I can't see the worm? You've got to be kidding me. Oh my lord. Well, we did give you a grenade, didn't we? Didn't we now? Oh, but you don't have ready for action. So let's retreat you. Holy smokers. Let's retreat you. Okay, he didn't go for us. We're good. Why was I so worried about that worm? Yeah. Oh, no. I didn't expect him to go for us. We lost an arm. We lost a weapon. We're taking a lot of hurt. And we're losing a lot of will with these deaths that are coming up. So we need to get you, Landon Avery, moving. You do have, believe it or not, even in all your pain, you have a dash within you. We can get a med kit in your hands. It shouldn't cost us anything to do it. And we're going to dash you away, and then you can apply your med kit.
Never give up. Count to 10. Breathe.
All right. And now, keep running.
Moving.
Now we have snipers, and I'm hoping we can get lined up somehow. That's going to be tricky. It's going to be really, really tricky. But I'm going to have you guys move even closer so we can get overwatches on that Myrmidon taken off. I don't know how good we're going to be at hitting a flying target, but we will try. Now you have 7 will. What does the Myrmidon come with? He only has 3 will. Are we able to mind control a Myrmidon? Can you see the Myrmidon? No, you're just a frenzy guy. Well, let's take down the Will some more, because he's within our range. Oh, frenzy, not the other guy that can do the forget what I'm doing, but we did need the frenzy. At least who is in his sight. Now, is there anything else you can do now that you're standing there? Probably not. Got a little virus in there. That always is something. Now you have poison, but you won't die. So let's just move you away. Oh, okay. Let's move you away from the worm. And let's see what we can do on the inside here. There's a lot of worms. There's a lot of worms. And I know there's worms out here too. Gandhi, unfortunately you panicked. Oh no.
Not now, please.
Yeah, let's not do any of this panic crap now, please.
I hope
Let's
this helps.
see about running or dropping this grenade right up there. Getting rid of them. That's big. We have another worm up top that can eventually drop down upon us. Unless you can help us.
Heading out.
Alright. That also leaves me a rocket. I can reload and boom blast if I feel necessary. Because I have one last rocket, and I don't know if it can arch that far, but we're going to see right now. A lot of will to spend on a test.
Here goes nothing.
Well, we're going to try it. All right, we've slowed him down a little bit. How about that? We do have our snipers still available. And who else? Felipe. Where else do we don't have to worry about any worms dropping in on you. I'm thinking of sending you over towards Gandhi. So we have somebody over there to help us. You also have a med kit if we need it. But you also are hurting for will. You're going to panic. We got worms in the neighborhood. Yeah, I feel like we got to get you over in that direction. So let's do that. Keeping you out of the mist. I think that's a mist-free zone. All right, now it's sniper time. This is where we overwatch to protect our bud, and it's pretty much worms. How many more worms does he have to shoot? That's what I would like to find out. Does it say I'm seeing it might be empty here, but is there anything? Ammo capacity 15. Ammo. Doesn't say how many. He might be out of worms. If we're lucky, he's out of worms. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's get our overwatches set.
Heading out.
Try and protect our guy here. I don't know if it'll be enough. We're gonna try. We're gonna hope.
I'm on Overwatch.
Okay, he panicked. That's good. Okay, that's got to be his last worms. Gotta be.
I can't breathe.
All right. Oh, we're gonna take your shot. There we go. Now it's worm time. You're about to get killed by a worm. Thanks for your service. That's gonna make more of us panic. We're gonna have to be really, really aware of that. In fact, these worms are already there. Holy smokes.
What was that?
Gandhi, you're a heavy, so hopefully your armor is gonna hold up to some of this. Gandhi,
I'm
do you
here.
have med kits? Yes, you do.
Not now, please.
So since you have med kits to the poison, says you can see this worm. I don't know how from that angle, but we'll check it out. Oh, because it's on top. It looked like it was sunk down somehow. Vrantios. The Devastator is hurt right now. I'm going to bring you here for a SWAT.
Hope I can find cover.
We'll see if we don't break this in one swing. We're going to take a swing with the thing, and I don't think it'll die in one bash. It's hurting. And we're going to step over here for another bash. Alright, and our gun, we're not going to touch it anymore because we don't want it to break.
What are we doing?
Now, Landon, you can't really do anything. We're just going to have you run away.
Receiving loud
I'm
and
going
clear.
to send some more of us forward. Now, it says you can see the Myrmidon from there.
Acquiring target.
Not really. Not really.
Let's do this.
We're going to send my snipers forward to start cleaning up the worms.
I'm on Overwatch.
Channel open. I got this covered.
I got this covered.
I know I could rush them farther, and Landon will
I'm
keep
getting
you
there.
nearby in case somehow a med kit becomes necessary. And let's see what happens.
Shot went wide.
Now he's finally leaving. The worms are done. We have to wrap up the worms. That's mostly what's left. We're going to have a panic here and there, but we've survived. We have
Ready.
survived.
Sort of.
You're going to come over here and take care of this worm. Thank you, Gandhi. Let's step outside just in case there's not another worm
Okay,
to see.
let's move.
I didn't think so. We have worms here. We're going to let you, Cecil, try this worm.
Repositioning.
Yeah, we know about that thing.
Ready to fire.
Now we're going to see about getting close enough, and we have the will.
Steady.
That thing's gone. It's all about the worm right now. It's all about the worm. And we got to hunt down those worms. Where, oh where are the worms? Or did we finally manage to get rid of all the worms and this guy just needs to hurry up and leave? I don't know. We're still going to search around for a worm or two if we can. Oh wait, we better do a pistol. Guess
Ready.
there's a hidden worm in there.
I'll stay behind.
And Felipe, let's have you look around in here. Worm-free zone is the way it appears. So somehow we did manage to find all the worms. This is not the pretty sight. Injured, 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 injured. That's far too much injuries. But we came out and we survived. And we can purchase a few med kits with the new resources we got, so we can get all healed as we head over to the Synedrion mission coming up next. All right, we got another virus rifle with ammo, good rewards. Overall happy, even though we are definitely dinged up. And we have revealed the location. Oh, we found a lair now. So there you go. It wasn't the Citadel that sent out this attack. And oh, they're very close. Look at that. Look at that. So we got our work cut out for us coming up here, and we're gonna head off to Synedrion next before coming down for a base defense. But I'm gonna stop it right here. We're gonna start next time with that air game, more than likely with the Karin that we've caught up with, and then proceed over to another Haven Defense. Hopefully not quite as brutal as this one. All right, if you like the mission, give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Otherwise, this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, as always, and I hope to see you next time.